1, 2. The control room is in the building. Gary Fax and Renee, well, I should say Royal's on the way. She's looking for parking right now, but it's all good. Chinks on the ones and twos on the board. The dark one is here, so have no fear. Because I'm ready. And because I'm ready, I'm not petty. I like that track. That track is crazy. Makes me want to rap, man, but I can't rap for shit. Oh, yes, y'all. That's the one thing that's gonna come out my mouth. Oh, yes, y'all. You do, yeah. Just the break of dawn. What happens when we become an old nigga? You used to start rapping old. I can't rap like the new niggas. Got Chinks on the board. What's up? DOA in the building. Shout out to my man New York Piffy. Shout out to the battle rap community. Babs Bunny. My man Telly. Shop and Go OTM. Out the mud. Salute. Can't forget Hit This Battle Lead, my man Swagger Dawn. You know what I mean? My man Swagger Dawn, man, Hit This Battle Lead. The hottest new premiere battle rap in the culture. Battle lead in the culture, I should say. Tired as a motherfucker right now, so don't mind me. You know what I mean? So I want to say happy holidays, and I wish everybody happy new year from the control room, man. It's been a rough year for me, and also a great year, so let's get into it. Yeah. Any crowd? Yeah! Wow, that shit was sad. Press that. What's that? Yeah! What the fuck was that? Yeah, that's some Brady, but it's all right, man. Shout out to my nigga Chinks. I can't see him, but that nigga's been doing this thing, working really hard, man. So salute to everybody that's been tuning into the Control Room podcast. You know what I mean? How long I've been doing this shit for? Like what? Like about a month, 2 months, or something like that. But something like that. So, you can't see Chinks, so I want you to think I'm talking to myself, even though I do talk to myself. When I was a kid, I had an imaginary friend when I was about 4. Real talk, I had an imaginary friend, and he was white. He was my dude and the whole nine. I don't know what happened to this nigga, but if you see him, tell a nigga I miss him. You feel what I mean? Real talk. And then my parents was like, yo, this nigga's talking to himself. He really has an imaginary friend. So they decided to have my brother. 5 years later, they was like, nah, this nigga here, man, he got to stop talking to himself. But me having my brother here didn't even fucking matter, because I still talk to myself. But this time, the nigga black. You know what I mean? His name was Tyrone. So salute to my imaginary friend Tyrone in the building. Everywhere I go, Tyrone is right there with me. You know what I mean? Yeah! Jesus Christ, we're going to have to get another like cheer or some shit, nigga. That's shit. What the fuck was that? That shit don't even match me. You know what I mean? Yay, what the fuck? Anyway, salute to anybody. I don't know who's in the chat. I don't know if anybody tuned in yet, but welcome to the control room. We're just having a little fun. Happy holidays to everybody, man. Salute to my man Sticky. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Real Discussion Podcast right here on Boardwalk Global Media. I always say Globa. I like that. Yo, Globa. Yo, tune into Globa. Boardwalk Global Media, all right? You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody that's tuning in. I think we got about like maybe one person that's tuning in right now. It's okay. You know what I mean? About maybe nobody, right? Nobody's even tuned in yet, right? It's fine. It's okay. You know, I ain't nobody. I'm just a burnt black motherfucker that's just on the come up. But salute to all the hip hop pioneers too. You know what I mean? So let me see. The other day, I was watching this battle. I was watching Restore the podcast. Salute to my man Swave 7 Ike P. And this dude, they do some shit called rap, the wackest rapper of the day. And this nigga was battling with somebody and got on top of a fucking ladder and did some WWE shit, jumped off the ladder and said something crazy. Oh shit, we got Royal in the building. You can All right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to change that shit. You hear that shit, Royal? That's some bullshit. It sounds like what? No, I can't. Okay, look at Roy. What the fuck do you have on? You look like a crispy homeless woman. Like you got brand new old clothes. Like shout out to Renee. What's your last name? Rickens? Mickens? Mickens? Yeah, I remember that night. So help yourself to some pizza. We got pizza in the building. You know what I mean? I'm a little tired today, man. I had a rough fucking day, man. For those that don't know, I work at a funeral home, and the shit is just crazy. You know what I mean? People that they come in here, ask me stupid ass questions. You know what I mean? How long the motherfucker died and shit like that. I'm like, look, dude, just go to your service. You know what I mean? Don't be asking me any stupid ass questions about people that passed. How long he died? It doesn't matter. I don't fucking know. I don't even know this motherfucker. Just Chapel C. Just go to Chapel C. You know what I mean? For real. It's just stupid. People ask you stupid ass questions. One nigga said, yo, excuse me, you have $1? I was like, yep. And I just kept walking. Fuck it, I ain't give it to him. What the fuck you ask me for money for? I know what I got, nigga. Do you have it? What the fuck? I hate when people be just stupid shit. It's been a crazy year. People just doing stupid shit. Just dumb shit. You ever like be on your way to work or on your way somewhere and you say hi to somebody you didn't see in a while? Hey, what up, man? Hey, what up, DOA? And they start walking with you like I didn't invite you to my walk. Like I'm walking to the train. I didn't ask you to walk with me, nigga. I just said hi. You can't get it open? Shout out to Renee. She came in with the wine. Let me open it for you. It's taking you about an hour to open this shit. We are lushing. Today is Lush Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, damn, you right. I can't shit. What the fuck? You right. I try to show up. I can't open this shit for nothing. I give up. Fuck it. Yeah, I can't. Can you open this shit? Shout out to Royal. She comes in with an award that she won like 2 years ago. What the fuck? Like, when did you win the award? Like what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month? About a month. Shout out to Renee for show the people the award that you won. Show it to them.
Which camera?
That camera right there. Renee won an award, ladies and gentlemen.
It's more than an award. It's Cristal.
It's Cristal. Okay. So let me get this straight. You had this award for about a month.
Yeah.
And you decided.
I was gonna take it to LA, but it's heavy as fuck.
So you decided, like, you went home. Fuck here. You went home first to pick up the award, to bring it here?
I went home to get my box because I got my VR headset.
Jesus Christ. What they got to do with here? Like, you bringing all the wrong shit here. This shit has nothing to do with here. Like, you bought an award.
I bought the wine.
No, the wine is great, but I'm just saying, let me get this straight. So you bought the what? What's that headset? The VR headset?
Yeah, for the metaverse, man.
Which is no metaverse shit going on here, right? Then you bought an award.
Chinks?
Right. But it's not happening now. And then you bought an award.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with here that you won a month ago.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it. It's the end of the year. Right? Let's talk about it.
Are we recapping?
Yeah, we recapping. Well, let's talk about it. You got the award. And what did you get the award for?
Public relations.
Public relations or relations?
Public
no, I'm just fucking with you. No, so you got it. So
yo, he wilding right now.
No, I'm saying they can have an award for fucking. They got fucking awards, but that's cool. But you got public relations for what borough?
The Bronx, of course.
Okay.
X.
Oh, did you just do? Did you just do this shit? Yo, why don't people do like ever since DMX? Rest in peace of DMX. If you can't do this at our age.
Why?
Because they think you're having a fucking stroke. That's why you can't walk around like this. Yo, what up, nigga? Yo, it's yo. I'm from the BX, nigga. That shit don't look right. I can't. No.
Pause. Right?
That's not a pause. That's not a pause. But you can pause that. Okay. No, shout out to you. So, how does it feel getting that award?
Oh my God, it feels wonderful. No, because it says presented by the Bronx
show
Award
the camera.
Program.
Let them,
oh, sorry. It's heavy. You hear that? It's a weapon. I can bust somebody in the head with it.
You know what? I believe the children are future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. This is an inspiration.
Don't believe.
I'm hating on you right now. I never got an award. Only when I was in like junior high school or some bullshit like that. Like basketball. I did like a little like 3-pointer and they gave me an award for it. That's some bullshit. I ain't going to NBA.
Well,
I'm fucking here
It's some kind of
at the podcast.
Thank you, Chinks.
Gary Fax is walking to the building. So can they see? They can see the award on a camera like this. All right, so we're gonna leave this here for the rest of the show.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I mean, so
Because I remember that night.
yeah, you got your drink already.
No, it's wine, Gary.
Yeah, it's wine. We got pizza. Yo, Gary, we got 2 pies there, pepperoni. For those that are tuning in, I do eat pork. I'm not a Muslim, but salute to the Muslims and all that and gods and herbs. But I eat pork and all that shit. Like I'm a pork eater, right? No pause in either. Fuck that. So I eat pork. You eat pork, Gary?
I have my moments.
You paused for a second. He was like, you eat pork? Yep, that means yes, motherfucker. You eat pork. Ain't no wrong with eating pork. Shit. There's nothing wrong with eating pork. Change eats pork. You eat pork?
Yeah,
I eat pork. Fuck
I mean, I don't eat it every day, but you know.
But you eat enough of
I
it?
eat it. No, I eat it every now and then.
Every now and then?
Yeah,
Well,
I don't eat it too frequently. But I do love grilled. You know how you broil pork chops?
Oh, before we drink, I want to say salute to everybody that's been supporting me in Boardwalk Global Media.
Oh, Gary needs a cup.
Yeah, Gary needs a cup. So I want to say salute to everybody.
Salute
Salute to everybody. Happy holidays. Like I said, it's been a crazy, crazy roller coaster of a year. So I want to say salute to everybody and God bless. You know, even though.
Salute, cheers.
Cheers.
We've been toasting a lot.
Yeah.
We've been we be toasting for shit for nothing, right? Like this is something new, right? It's been like Happy New Year every goddamn Thursday, this motherfucker, right? But but salute to everybody, man. So
salute to life.
So Gary, man, how was your day, bro? Like, you know, what's been going on? What's new?
Been a crazy day.
Yeah,
You know, obviously we got the New Year's Eve or the celebration coming up, so they just messed up the train. So everything is just rerouted. So, you know, it took me a lot longer to get here than I should have.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got here safe. So that's all that matters.
important.
Knock on wood, right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Because there was a big accident on the Bruckner when I was driving here.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I had to get off and take kind of like the service road to get around that.
Hey, look at it this way, Gary. At least you didn't run into anybody ugly on the train. Ugly motherfuckers I told you, make your day go long, nigga. You didn't run into nobody like, how you doing? Have you got any check? Nah, nigga, you got here safe. It was a reason you had to reroute and go through all these routes, but you made it. You're here.
Somebody was on the track screaming, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's just...
And what did you say? Bitch, you stupid. I'm just playing. For those that don't know, Gary owns that. Like, bitch, you
he
stupid.
Really does.
What's the lady's name that became black? She black now.
Catch Me Outside.
Catch Me Outside.
Catch
Me Outside.
She was the Catch Me Outside girl, but I think her name is Kristen Brigali or something like that.
Oh.
Crystal Benigga now. She is black. Okay. And Gary got mad and said she had a new face, if you will. And she said something and Gary said, bitch, you stupid. And so Gary will be coming out with some bitch you stupid shirts. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Yo, that's fire,
with
Gary.
Your face on the front and a little quote on the side.
Yeah, and you have to have, it's a face that you gave.
Oh,
You was like, you was fed up. You was like, man, bitch, you stupid. You grabbed your phone. You was like, bitch is dumb, man. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, man. So what about you, Renee? How's everything going on with you? Like, you know, how was your day? You know,
I'm still recovering from my birthday.
I'm still recovering from last night.
Well, you worked late last night, right?
Huh?
You worked late.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I worked late last night, but I had to take care of some business this morning, so I wasn't able to go to work on time, but had a little run around to do. But, you know, it's been like a really crazy year. Yeah. But, so you still recovering from your birthday, man. So, listen, and once again, happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just looking forward to, speaking of the new year in 23, I'm looking forward to a real prosperous journey going into the new year. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that happened this year I didn't expect.
Right.
Good or bad.
Yeah.
But I must say that's life and we're here. So I thank God every day, knocking on wood, that we're here to celebrate for those that's not even here anymore. Man, we lost a lot of good people this year.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Pele. Mm-hmm. One, if not the greatest soccer player that's ever lived, and passed away at 82 years old. And
it's funny, we were just talking about him Christmas dinner at the State Assemblywoman's house.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we got invited to the State Assemblywoman's house for Christmas dinner. And her grandson plays soccer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they were talking about him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Should have put up a picture of him, man. But a lot of people don't know who Pele is.
In this generation, yeah, they don't know. They have no idea. They have
Well, I know bits and pieces about him when I was a kid growing up, and I just knew he was like the greatest at that time.
And he had one leg, right?
Did he have one leg? I don't remember Pele
Did
having
something
one
happen
leg.
to his what leg? Is that the same guy? Maybe
I don't
it's
remember
not the same
anything about his
person.
leg.
Oh,
You know, but there are some motherfuckers that ain't got no. They got one leg, but I don't know if it was him.
no, I don't know.
Playing
if it's
soccer.
prosthetic or something. I don't know.
mean,
Maybe it's
I mean-
maybe it was another
I
one.
mean, I mean, he's a bad motherfucker to have a prosthetic leg and be the greatest. You got to be a shit. Damn,
I have to
bro.
look that up now.
Yeah, look there, Google
Because
that
I
shit.
do remember there was one when I was growing up. I don't know if that's the same guy, but I have to look into that.
Yeah, then what else happened today is Whoopi Goldberg. Wow. Salute to Whoopi Goldberg. She's in a hot seat right now because apparently I think she was misquoted. They thought she said something about the Jews and the Holocaust again, but I think a reporter misquoted her. Do you know more about
I
it?
just saw it briefly that I saw that she made some apology. I guess maybe it looked like she was misquoted. Yeah. So I didn't read the whole story, but I mean it's what I saw from the headline was that apparently she had made some statements or said something, and I guess she apologized.
I think she made the same statement she did previously on The View, and I think she revisited the statement, and they misquoted her and make it like she tried to rehash it or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah, some media outlets will do that,
Right.
They try to trip you up,
Yeah.
right?
But here's the thing: now they got a petition. They're trying to get her fired.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen.
No,
That's not gonna happen.
I mean, she black.
That's not gonna happen.
I know her name is Whoopi Goldberg, but she black. You know what I'm saying? She don't look like a Goldberg, right? Just she look like a Whoopi, but the Goldberg,
Yeah,
But I forgot her real name.
Oh,
I know it was something Jackson or some shit, right? Vera Jackson or some shit.
No, it wasn't Karen. Something with a
I think it's Karen.
something like that.
Yeah.
She does not look like a Karen. She's like a LaQuisha or some shit.
Oh my
LaQuisha.
God.
I'm fucking with you. Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg. Man.
Yeah, much respect to
Yeah,
her.
she's been on The View forever.
Yeah, she has.
And one of the reasons why she was in The View was because of Barbara Walters.
Right.
Right? Barbara Walters was the one that put her on.
Yeah.
Because The View was Barbara's show.
Yeah.
And ABC basically gave, Barbara was Barbara, right?
Right.
So they gave her the reins to do whatever she wanted.
Yeah.
And she knew that Whoopi was very outspoken and stuff like that. And she stood
Right.
behind Whoopi 1,000%. So they couldn't, it was a situation where ABC couldn't just say, oh, well, I want to get rid of her. So that's one of the reasons why she's been on The View forever.
Right.
Right? Because ABC, they can't just, act up or say something stupid or, if someone wants to make a complaint, because there was quite a few things that happened, but as we know, Whoopi's outspoken.
Right.
I mean,
She's outspoken.
let me ask you this. Is it okay? I mean, it's not okay to be, you can be brutally honest, right? But I think people have a right to speak their opinions on.
You could speak your opinions, but I think that it's, you could do it. People say we have free speech, which I'm all for that, but
Right.
it's in how you say it.
Yeah. What happened to diplomacy?
Right.
We've
how
lost that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's how you say it, right? If you your man Kanye,
Oh, he's back in the hot. Is he back in the hot seat again?
his business manager can't find him.
Oh, for real? Oh,
Yeah.
that's scary.
Yeah, his business manager said he's been missing for weeks.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
but he's around though. He pops up in different podcasts and everything. Maybe he can't find him personally, but
I don't know.
Kanye's
He hasn't
around.
been on
Well-
the podcast in a minute,
Well,
right?
apparently,
I mean,
according
I've
to
not seen it.
as of earlier today, his ex business manager said that how he can't find Kanye he hasn't been able to find Kanye for weeks. The last known law firm that represented Kanye, they were like, we don't represent him.
Oh, that was.
Wait a minute. You're saying that he's missing?
That's what his business manager says.
Holy shit, Kanye?
That's what his business manager. Yeah.
Nah, Kanye.
I'm just. Well, listen.
Kanye, he's smart.
So maybe he's. I don't know. Hiding
He's probably
out.
laying low.
Maybe he's laying.
He got money.
Low.
He probably went to another fucking. He probably left the Earth. He probably went to the moon or some shit. He got money. That motherfucker bounces. I'm leaving Earth. You know what I mean? Kanye ain't missing. He's just laying low, and it's going into a new year. We have the end of the year, right? There's 2 seconds left on the clock, right? Jordan, you know what I mean? I think he's laying low. I don't think Kanye's missing. I think he's laying low.
Okay.
I that's just look. Let's hope that he's, not missing.
I mean, if he's okay, he's okay. But it's he's obviously we've seen all what he's went through and lawsuits like crazy. I mean, it's insane, bro.
I just pray that he's okay.
So
like not trying to end up dead, saying that he committed suicide, that kind of thing.
I mean, because he's I mean, when you have people talking about Kim should take conservatory of Kanye, shit is bad.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, shit is bad. I'm just.
But Kanye is like in my opinion, he's like a big kid, right? That just wants the whole world to hold hands, but he also wants us to have our just due, right? But he's innocent. He didn't really hurt nobody by making all those statements. They just took over. They're taking away his power, his business, ventures.
It's how it's like some of the things that he said he shouldn't have said, but then also there's things that he said. If he would have said it in a different manner,
okay,
right? Like for example, he said in terms of the Jews owning everything, he should have said, "If you don't believe me, just Google any major company and look up the stockholders, or you look at the owners. You see that they're all Jewish." You can't argue with that.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't argue with that.
Yeah.
That's not what he said.
So listen, Kanye said so much shit. I don't remember half the shit that he said.
But what got him...
Beside him wanting to run for president.
But what got him in all the trouble was that the stuff that he said on Twitter where I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on the Jews when I wake up.
Oh.
That's a problem. That's what... That line right there is what got him in trouble.
So he got massa mad at him now.
That's what got him in trouble.
He got massa. He don't got massa mad at him now. What was gonna do this? So I remember that night.
To a lot of people, that's inflammatory, and when you get like that, then that becomes a problem. That was like everything else that he said. Fine, whatever, deal with it. But that right there. That's when all the big people started coming out after him, because now that's inflammatory.
But wasn't he trying to get out of his Adidas deal or some shit like that? Maybe, I don't know. Allegedly, that's what I.
That's what
that was.
If that was the case, then that was there's a couple of corporate attorneys that said that was just stupid to do that.
Yeah, I will agree as far as business. Yeah,
that was just you can't. And he had such a big name already. Like he left Nike to go to Adidas.
Right.
Right, and you got into the $1 billion deal.
Right.
They were paying him $200 million a year in royalties.
It's a lot of money.
Exactly.
That's a lot of fucking money.
$200 million a year in royalties.
Say it, Gary. Just say it. Bitch, you stupid. No, that's a lot.
He was paying $200
a year.
He was paying this if the deal didn't go bad or stuff didn't happen, he would have got another. So this would have been his third check that he would have got for them for $200 million.
Wow.
What's his reasoning for going into a rant? Like, because it's quite a few people doing it besides him. Just telling how they really feel about what's going on. When you get to a certain level of, I guess, finances, I think that it may be too much for you, and you just start seeing certain things that you can't imagine. And some people are just not built like that. They just
I don't think it's the finances. I think that you get to a place where your circle around you, if your foundation is not firm when you're on the way up, and you only have people around you that want you for money, you know what I mean? They don't input. They don't have anything to pour into you. They're taken out. So you get to a certain space and it's like everybody's doing it, So you don't have a firm group around you that can keep you level-minded and grounded.
When you have a good
yes men, too many yes men.
When you have a good team of people around you, even if it's a small circle,
right,
they keep you grounded.
Right.
I seen what happened with Pac. I seen what happened with Mike Tyson firsthand. They had a lot of yes people around them. There was nobody that pulled like, yo, don't do that, you fucking up, or what have you, right? Because he's the breadwinner.
Right.
They're gonna yes everything to death.
Yeah.
Right, and that's unfortunately the problem with some of these artists. They don't have anybody that really is gonna pull their coat and say, "Yo."
Wasn't Michael Jackson had a lot of yes men around him too?
Nah. Michael Jackson had a couple of people around him that really let him know what's going on, and one of the guys was a guy. One of the people was a man by the name of Bob Jones.
The jazz artist?
Nah, Bob Jones. He was.
I'm thinking Bob James. Sorry.
Bob.
Peter pick the peppers. What that dude?
No, Bob Jones. He was Mike's PR person, but Mike listened to Bob a whole lot because Bob is an OG. He's so. But a lot of artists, unfortunately, they have yes people around them. Right, and nobody to really pull their coat, and even Mike Tyson, he kind of. Who's
gonna approach Mike Tyson?
But
we're talking about Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but he learned. I mean, obviously after losing everything, and he went through a situation.
I wouldn't fuck with Mike at 20 years old.
He's good, but I mean, it's like, but when you're making that kind of money, nobody wants to say, like, they think the well would never not the well. They think the faucet would never turn off.
Okay.
Right.
Fair enough.
So they're gonna yes them to death and not really pull their code and say, yo, you shouldn't be doing this. Look, right. Kanye, like, I don't gotta listen to anybody because I make more money than them.
Yeah, that was crazy. He said that. Who he said that to someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that to a few people.
That was disrespectful.
Yeah. That there is no smart CEO that I know that would say something like that. Jeff Bezos wouldn't say something like that.
Something happened to Kanye. Like, you don't just wake up and just start bugging out like that.
Like,
something must happen to him.
A smart CEO is going to surround himself or herself with smart people.
Absolutely.
Like, that's
We've had
what you
that
do.
discussion a few times.
Well, for him to get these great business ventures going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Makes him a genius to a degree, right? So he had to have somebody around him that was smart, that help him get these deals. He didn't do it by himself.
Well, no, he didn't do it by himself, but getting it and keeping it is two different things.
So,
there's a lot of artists, there's a lot of people that get good deals, but the thing is keeping it.
Yeah, but he fucked himself up. It wasn't like somebody just came out of nowhere and robbed him. He robbed himself. He did it.
Right.
So I don't know, man. We got to get Kanye up here. You think Kanye come?
Sure, he'll be up here.
He's like, you don't have all the answers, DOA. I said, nigga, I didn't answer. I didn't ask nothing. I just wanted to know what happened, nigga. Like, I got the Yeezys, nigga. Like,
oh God.
No, I'm just look. A lot of things happened this year, right?
Yeah.
Kanye, damn, I don't even know where to begin. It was so much shit that occurred this year.
So many artists passed away. A lot of these.
Coolio.
There were.
I'm about to say Father MC. Granddaddy Ayub.
Granddaddy, rest in peace to Granddaddy Ayub, man. I had a privilege to meet him this year. A couple of months ago, we had a fantastic interview out in Long Island, talking about the history of beatboxing. Of course, we talked about Biz Markie because Biz is the one who put Granddaddy Ayub on.
Right.
And we was out in Hempstead, Long Island. He has a countdown show that he does in Blaze.
Yeah,
TV.
I know. He used to tag me in it.
Shout out to my dude Russ Prez. And we set up a meeting. We went out there. As soon as I got out the car, I went straight in, and we had a great interview. And I was explaining to him how I was supposed to battle Biz Markie back in 80, I think it was 85, 86 in Queensbridge. Right? Back in Queensbridge Community Center.
Wow.
And Biz didn't show up, not because of me, but because my man Craig G at the time was performing, they had like a little Queensbridge thing going on, and I was sitting there waiting for Biz to battle, right? And I was telling him, he said, man, Biz would have killed you. I said, get to know me, right? But I said, I'm glad I didn't battle Biz because, Biz had looked out for me later on back in like 90s, 98. There was a club called Tramps. Mm-hmm. And me, Kenny Muhammad, and Eminard had went down there. Biz was performing. I had actually met Wesley Snipes that night. And Biz allowed us to perform with him on stage. I think Nice to Smooth was performing that night. And because of that performance, they gave us a article in the New York Times.
Good, cool, cool.
And I was honored by that shit. I didn't even know it. It was a guy named Joey Garfield who did a documentary on the history. It's called Breath Control, which is the history of the human beatbox, such as me, Dougie Fresh, Biz Markie, Buff and the Fat Boys, Human Mix Machine Wise, and the list goes on. Rozelle and so forth. So Joey Garfield called me and said, congratulations. I said, congratulations on what? He said, yo, you got an article. So that's what me and Granddaddy IU talked about.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And, not to go be long-winded.
Right.
But for those that don't know, Granddaddy IU was the one who wrote, I think it was called Big Mama.
Mm-hmm. For Shantae.
For Shantae. And that's what got him. A lot of artists didn't like him after that. Like really? Latifah, MC Lyte. They were mad at him because they found out he wrote.
Oh.
Well, when Shantae was making her comeback, she was on Living Large. Right? Living Large, which was familiar. Living Large was the sister label of Cold Chillin' Records. It was basically in the same office.
Right.
Like Cold Chillin' had their distribution deal through Warner Brothers. Living Large was through Tommy Boy, which was owned by Warner Brothers. At the same time, I was dealing with an artist by the name of YZ. I remember YZ. Yeah, I was running his management company, and he was the other artist that was signed.
YZ was nice.
He was the other artist that was signed to Living Large, Tommy Boy.
Yeah, he was nice. He was a Miller. He was more like a rap activist.
Yeah, he was part of the whole Black Watch, him and X Clan. All that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. YZ was nice. I always wondered what happened to him because he was a great artist, man.
One day I'm gonna tell his story.
Oh God,
I got the real story.
Okay,
I got the real story.
Yeah, because he was nice, but he just disappeared.
But we had a lot of artists. that came through him. Poor Righteous Teacher.
Yeah, rock this funky joint. Yeah. Funky. Remember the video? Funky. By that tree, he was like, funky. I was like, what the fuck? That was the only part I liked in the video. Funky. I'm sorry.
Yeah. There was a lot of artists that we had under his management company and stuff like that that wind up, going and becoming big and stuff like that. Like we were one of the first companies to sign an artist to Interscope, and this was before Death Row.
Wow.
Right, yeah.
Really?
This was before Death Row.
That's the only time I heard of Interscope.
If you remember, so there was a group called Power Rule, right? A Spanish group.
Yeah.
Latin group. Yeah. They wanted Interscope at the time.
Really?
Yeah, and Interscope was just a small label at that time.
Wow. I didn't even know they existed back then.
Oh yeah.
Damn, Gary, you know too much shit, man. You got too much knowledge. You ever see a motherfucker that got too much knowledge? You ain't never too old and too much to have too much knowledge. I remember that night. Gary's too fucking smart. He made me feel like I don't know shit. Gary, no, for real, you know too much shit. I can only go by what I experienced, but this nigga be knowing now Interscope, man. I remember they didn't have shit, and they was just before Death Row,
I remember them. Yeah. I remember them before Death Row Records. We had our office was in the same building as the Source magazine, right? So
you must have came across Benzino a lot, huh?
I know Benzino. I know the real story, bro.
You was there.
I was like Rock will say. I was there. Like, I seen a lot of stuff happen. They used to come up.
Benzino was wild back then, though. A lot of people don't know that shit. Benzino was a serious goon, man, back in the day.
He had a crew called the Almighty RSO. They had a deal with Tommy Boy. They had a deal with RCA. Benzino was the muscle, if you will, for the Source.
Yeah. He was a silent partner, so to speak.
Dave and John were the white boys from Harvard.
Right.
Right. Benzino and Dave, you know, they were friends, right? So Benzino was like the silent partner.
Yeah.
And that's why when stuff would happen with the Source, like artists would get mad. Even there was a situation where a lot of people really don't talk about any, where Benzino, like the Source had did something about Ice-T. Yeah, and
why did they do that?
Yeah,
why did they do that?
And Benzino was like, I don't care who you are. Like, so it was about the,
That was the wrong move. Though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But at that time, Benzino, he was, you know, out where he was in Boston, like he was, you know,
Suge Knight.
Yeah, he was the kingpin.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was he was the muscle for the Source. So and anytime something would happen, he would really hold things down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, he was, a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of shit.
Yeah, I could tell you the stories, bro.
Let's hear the gossip. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just tell you the story.
No, I'm just saying, because it was really wild. Like, I remember, I could tell you a story. I remember when I was working at UPS, it was a guy named Kwame I used to work with, right? UPS. Very cool motherfucker, cool as fuck. And then this is like back in like early like 90s, like 90, 91. And back in, I'll say about 97-ish, I ran into him again at an industry party. And back then I was sampling my sounds, making them into beats. So he was like, yo, just meet me out there. He said, just come down. Let's have a meeting. I want to introduce you to my people. So I'll go down there on 25th Street, right? I think it was East 25th Street, I think it was. I get on the elevator, but it was a freight elevator, right? Mm-hmm. And there's these two goons and shit standing side by side, right? I'm playing goons, thugs. I'm playing it off like, yeah, fuck that. I put towel over my head and all that shit, trying to be on some. I try my best to put on my goon face like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Scared to death, right? My heart was like, that shit was doing beats, nigga. I get off the damn elevator. I see some dude behind the desk screaming, yelling, fuck that motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. And then I walk to the right. I go in the back and there's all these records and boxes and all this shit. And my man, like I told you, Kwame was cool, but he had a different name. I forgot what they called him. But they knew I knew him because I said his actual name.
Yeah.
So we go to the back, and it was like, yo, man, your beats is crazy. We don't sign contracts. You know what I'm saying? We talk about loyalty. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm trying my hardest to be on my street shit. I'm like, yeah. But, the reason I was nervous is because we went up a freight elevator, and they were grilling me on the elevator. What you know him from? Where did you know? How long you knew him? I'm like, what? I was like, I'm about to die, right?
Wow.
It was the fucking henchman.
Wow.
Yeah.
The fucking henchman. Word, it was the henchman. And them niggas wanted me to fuck with them.
Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah,
the henchman. So, I did some research that day.
Right,
and
right.
I'm happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Word. And I never forget it because that was around Tony. That time Tony Yayo was locked up. I remember that whole shit.
Right.
And I got interviewed on, I think the name of the magazine was called Radical Magazine or something. And I went to this guy's house. He was from France. We called him Francois. And I'm watching, he's let me see shit on the computer. And it was Tony Yayo spitting bars from the jail. He said, this dude's about to come home. And that's a whole other story. But they wanted me to do some sound effects and imitate 50 and do all this shit. And it was crazy. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing that, nigga. You know what I mean? I know I'm an actor, but fuck that. Certain shit you just don't act out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I ain't pussy, but I ain't stupid.
Yeah.
I was pussy that day. I ain't what I eat. You know what I mean? I was fuck that. You know what I mean? But just doing a little reminiscing, man. So I seen some shit, man. Like, yeah, I seen some things. I've been through some things, and you know what I mean? It was kind of wild, but it was still a great experience because that was still my dude. You know what I mean? But it was just to see all these records all over the place and this dude. And it wasn't Jimmy that was screaming. It was some other dude behind the desk. He was bald-headed. He was like, fuck that. nigga, I want my money, motherfucker. I'm like, that's how I come into a meeting? So let's go this way. Yeah, and I became really civilized after that. So you know what? I'll get back to you soon. I became really civilized after that. I was like, have a great day. Before would you like some coffee or donuts or anything like that? Because I don't want no problems, But that's what. Nah, you get humble when you be around some real niggas. You like, okay, you know what I mean? But that's my little moment. You know what I mean? You been around some fucked up shit?
Yeah, I've seen some stuff. I mean, look, there was.
Let me get some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy holidays to everybody. I don't know who's in the chat, but salute to anybody that's in the chat.
Yeah, hold on, let me shout out some. So there's we got Charles Sill, which is Scooter.
Hey, Scooter.
We got Samuel Hawkins.
Hey, Samuel.
We got Amanda from Australia.
Hey, Amanda.
We got Ellie from Canada.
Hey, Ellie.
Yeah, so we got, so they all, we got them on a check-in. So one of the people, one of the situations I was dealing with, and Rock, he actually knows this. So there was a point where I was running YZ's management company, and after I left, a guy by the name of Pee Wee Kirkland came in. Anybody that's involved, I know Pee Wee.
I know who Pee Wee is. Didn't he own the Apollo or something?
Pee Wee.
Well, you know what I mean.
But so Pee Wee came in after me, right? So when you hear because there's stories about YZ going like what he tells is how his manager is Pee Wee Kirkland. Pee Wee Kirkland came in after me.
Oh, okay.
Right, and there was another guy that was that we were dealing with, guy by the name of Tommy Waples.
Okay.
His daughter's Tracy. Okay, so Tracy was one of the top A&Rs.
Okay.
Def Jam and a lot of places and stuff like
Why
that.
does he sound so familiar? Okay.
So again, I could tell some stories.
No, I know
right?
You got some shit.
I could tell some stories. Right?
But when we do this, we're gonna have like some red lights and shit. Turn off all the lights and then get deep into some stories. And it's gonna be called "I Remember That Night."
Matter of fact, speaking about stories, Rock he had sent so tomorrow night we're gonna do a tribute to like people that passed away.
Okay.
And two of the people that I'm gonna submit for Rock to put up comes from Atlanta. One guy his name is Mitch Faulkner. Mitch, radio legend in Atlanta. Anybody that's major in the scene, they know who Mitch Faulkner is. There's another guy by the name of J.R. Dino who ran the $1 million record pool down in Atlanta. Mitch and J.R. Dino, they were part of Jack Gibson's inner circle to do Jack the Rapper.
Oh, okay.
Right? So
that was big back then.
Exactly.
That was big.
So you understand what I'm talking about,
yes,
right?
Jack the Rapper, yeah.
So J.R. Dino was and Fred would appreciate what I'm about to say, right? So J.R. Dino, when I went to his conference one year, I met A.D. Washington. A.D. Washington at the time was senior vice president of black music at MCA.
Wow.
Right? Legend. And when you get someone like that dropping you jewels.
Right.
So I got into a great conversation with A.D. Washington, and we were talking about MCA, which was, for those of you new people, MCA was the company what MCA is now is Universal. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew that because I worked in a record store, so I was on the other side.
So MCA was the company before Universal, right? So A.D. Washington was senior vice president for black music. So a lot of the gold and platinum records back then from like Pebbles and Shantae Moore,
yeah, Shantae.
all these artists, A.D. But he schooled me on some stuff on, the head of MCA, a guy by the name of Lou Wasserman. And Lou was known as the godfather of the entertainment industry.
Him.
Right? Yeah. So, and that's a whole nother story.
Wow.
So, but yeah, he, he schooled me on some stuff. And I'm like, wow. Like, and coming from him, like, it's, here's a guy that has access to this. He talks to this guy every day and knows what's going on. And he, he dropped some jewels.
Wow.
Right? So when you hear these conversations and discussions about how deep things.
For those that are tuning in, we're lushing. We're drinking some wine. I got pizza that turned into fucking like Buffalo, New York snow, but it's okay. That shit is cold as fuck.
You can just all,
Would you like some pizza?
Sure.
Yeah, bring the pizza.
I'm not gonna eat pizza on camera.
We're not?
No.
Why not? It's the control room. Huh? Yeah. What's up with the chat?
Well, you might as well tell the pizza people to sponsor the show.
Right? Exactly. Cut the check, pizza people.
Yeah, right.
Pizza.
Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on.
Oh.
Hello? Wait. What's your? Hold on.
That shit is cold as fuck. Pizza's like this.
We all gotta do this and rub it and make it warm.
Who we got in chat, Chinks?
We got Amanda Emerald Faith. Just want to give a shout out to her.
Okay.
We got Charles Sill.
That's Scooter.
Yeah.
Samuel Hopkins. Let's see. Miss Traumatoshi says, hey, y'all. Alviana says, hey.
Ellie.
Swagadon says, salute.
Oh.
All right.
Salute to Swagger on, man. Hit this battle league, the hottest premier battle league out right now. Salute Swagger on in the building.
We got Diggs. Diggs says, hey, what's up, G?
I guess I'll be having a slice of pizza.
Gilbert Rivera says, what's up?
Okay.
Let me move my award. I don't want you to get no grease on my award.
So,
Jesus Christ.
to sort
joking.
of
I'm
pivot
not joking.
a little bit for 2023, one of the people I'm looking to get on the control room is Shula King, the comedian.
Yeah, Shula King is funny as hell.
He's funny as fuck.
And he's a funeral director.
I love that dude, bro.
So he's a funeral director?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be right.
Yeah, I love that dude. Yo, he is
Funny as
oh my
fuck.
God. Yeah.
He's funny as fuck. I watch all his shit.
Yeah, so
I love his recaps, like the videos. I love it, man.
yeah, he needs a show. He definitely needs a show.
I would support him all the way.
Yeah, oh man. So yeah, I'm.
He's like,
But he be right though.
yeah.
He be right.
As soon as he does that, you know he's about to go in on you.
Yeah.
He said, look at this girl's hair. She be having like, it was a baby, right?
Oh, God.
They took all her shit, like they pulled her hair all like she was a baby for a ponytail. He said, who did this to this child? That's his like trademark is
Oh my God.
and his face expression.
Yeah.
Salute to Shirley King,
Yeah.
man.
So yeah, I'm working on getting him.
That's cool, man. He's funny as fuck. You ain't even gotta say nothing. Just let that nigga talk.
Yeah,
He's funny. Now I'm gonna go home and listen to him.
So I just wanted to put that there. So that's one of the things for me for 2023 for the control room. Definitely.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
You know, anything you want to say?
I mean, I think that we're offering a space for black comedians, right? And I think that he's definitely making his way, right?
Yeah,
So, and I think him and there's a few others that we need to have come through here.
definitely, man. You know, salute to comedy in Harlem, Nikki Sunshine and
Right.
and Jamie Roberts.
I think that being that we've had Miss Stickney basically Chris in here, now it's time to get all these comedians to start coming through.
Definitely, man. I mean, you know, I think that's what's really important, is that we need more laughter in our lives, man. There's so much shit going on.
No, that's very true.
With the COVID situation, we lost a lot of people during COVID. You know, I think the flu got jealous though, because the flu came back hard. Like the flu got jealous of COVID. That nigga came back hard, fucked people up. The flu. Shout out to the flu, but
isn't there like something else?
Or something?
That's it. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
So it's like a tridemic or something like that. Like what in the hell?
I think it's a nigga COVID. That's what I think. I'm just fucking with you. Nah, but it's
what it is.
I don't know what I'm lost. There's so much
to live.
Yeah, man. I mean, don't we all, right?
Yeah.
So we need more laughter in our lives, man. So shout out to all the comedians that's out there that's been working during the in 2020. They were working really hard during the pandemic. Like they was like doing shows online.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that you've had on the show already.
Yeah.
What was the young lady's name that said she lost both her parents during COVID?
Oh, just Pam from Jersey. She's down with the Plastic Cup Boys.
Okay,
yeah.
right. Her testimony is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And to be able to hold on to life and, you know, go through that and still maintain a smile and be able to put smiles on the faces of others, that's very, very incredible. All praises to her.
I mean, it's, you know, I think the interest.
Sorry about that. Let me cut my phone off.
You know, in the entertainment business, here's the thing, which is really, you know, I guess interesting, is that if you're an upcoming artist and you have family issues, they expect you to sacrifice, right? But now when you're established, right, now you have the leeway to take the time out, you know, if you have a baby being born or you're getting married,
right,
or a family member passing away, because you're established, now you can be like, well, okay, I'm going to take some time out because I'm going to take care of my mom or my dad or my grandmother or what have you.
right.
But when you're an upcoming artist, it's a bit more challenging because opportunities happen, right? And sometimes these opportunities may not come back for quite a while,
Right.
right? So it's a bit challenging, right? It's not
It is challenging, but you know, I remember when I came back from Atlanta, I was in a depression when I came back from Atlanta, and my family had got together, and you know, when I came back from Atlanta, I was having a hard time finding work. It was during the time we had the economic collapse, and my family was having a gathering, and like I didn't want to go because I just wasn't in the mood because I was not used to being in that space. Right. And my aunt told me, she said, you know, Renee, when family is getting together, she said, you have to go. She said, because you never know if that's going to be the last time you saw them. And she ended up dying, and I didn't even get to see her. So I'm just like, oh my God.
Wow.
That was my father's sister.
Right.
And then my mom's aunt, which was my great aunt, passed away a couple of weeks later. So we had both of those deaths in the month of like October of 2010. So
that's heavy.
It was heavy, and life is crazy because the heaviness that I don't know, for me, the heaviness that I've gone through is always maybe one thing here, one thing there, and then you pop right back. But I remember when my cousin, I have a cousin that was killed, brutally murdered by the MS-13 gang.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
Sorry
and
to
she
hear
was
that.
the Mickens girl. That was her name was Nisa Mickens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Thank you. So
how long ago was that?
That was what, 2017 maybe?
Oh, shit. Wow.
2017, 2016. I think it was 2017 if I'm not mistaken. But she got killed on the eve of her 16th birthday.
Ooh.
Yeah. And like they killed her friend, and I think they poked her friend's eyes out and cut her tongue. Like,
oh damn.
Like they couldn't even have open caskets.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's crazy because like I would ride the train going to work and just replay in my head what I heard, and I would just sit there on the train and just tears would just, you know, just pour down my face, and it's like, oh my God.
You know what? You know, we at times need conversations like this. You know
Absolutely,
what I mean? Because
there's
it's
so
serious,
much stuff happening in the world. Like, you want to hear something crazy that's not crazy? You know, I started this new job, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a month there. I want to say the last 3 weeks, we have not gotten paid.
You know what? I
shouldn't be talking about this
You want
on
some
the
more?
podcast.
You want another slice?
No, I'm
I
good.
think we need one.
No, I don't. But yo, so last week,
Fuck
the
that.
boss is like, payroll screwed up again. If anybody need a cash advance, let me know. So I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm working in a Record Explosion now.
Oh my God,
because the owner, Record Explosion, when I was a teenager, that job, you know, people used to always get cash advances from him, right? So I'm thinking he giving us a cash advance. He wrote a check. So I go and deposit my check Friday, finding out it'll clear tomorrow, the 30th. This was like,
What? Yo, I'm fucking done.
No way.
So one of the ladies from the job yesterday, he gave us a check yesterday. So he said payroll messed up again this week, right?
Blame it on payroll.
Right. So the lady said to me, I said something about I deposited my check in the bank. She's like, she went to the bank, the check that whatever the bank was, because I didn't pay attention. I just put it in my checking account. But she said she got her money. She's like, I needed to go buy me a microwave. But I'm like, the other girl went on vacation. So I'm like, I hope that's what she deposited that check.
She fucked up. Bitch, you stupid.
So I'm sitting there like, and he apologized. And I said, it could be worse. It really could be worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his legs could be missing. He could be thrown in the fucking river. Don't play with my money.
I know, it's true.
I mean, hey, you got to get this payroll situation.
Yeah.
Because see, here's the thing. I mean, and I know you could laugh about it.
Right.
But people have livelihoods, right?
No, it's true.
Like, and this is what, I guess, what I've always been conscious of, like in my past, is like if I have people working for, I'm conscious of their livelihood.
Me too.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, some people, they don't care, right? You're on your own or what have you. But if you have people working for you and you're, basically in charge of their livelihood, you have to make sure that they're taken care of.
Right.
And it's around the holidays.
I know. That's what I said.
you
This
playing?
is my time to shop.
Yeah.
Because things are so cheap.
Yeah. Well, they really gonna be cheap in January, the after Christmas sale.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
true.
shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
People going to be running in this shit.
But I got my VR headset though.
Oh, word?
Oh, speaking of TVs and shit and all that shit. Did you ever happen in Buffalo, New York?
Oh, the people?
You know it was a severe, they had the biggest, nastiest snowstorm.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy New York Piffy, man. He out there in Buffalo, New York right now. And he was
He lives there?
He lives there now. He was
Oh,
basically
wow.
explaining to me what was going on out there. First of all, they let some of the animals out.
What?
There was a monkey sitting on top of a fucking car chilling. You imagine you going outside in the snow,
Breeze?
and you look at your cars and they go, right? You're just sitting on your car. That's what I'm saying, right? So
No.
there was a monkey, real talk. People were looting the dollar stores.
And after people were dying from being frozen?
All kinds of shit.
Oh my God.
Now,
How can
stealing
you think about that
TVs.
stuff? You better steal some heaters.
They stole what's the name of that store he told me? It's a store for like men's suits.
Men's
They
warehouse?
stole a bunch of Steve Harvey suits and shit.
What's Steve Harvey?
Yes.
K&G, something.
Them type of stores. Not to mention, first of all,
Where they
salute
going?
to.
They're not freezing.
No, listen, it was.
Ice. People died and froze to death.
Yeah, salute. Rest in peace. Not salute, but rest in peace to all the people that passed away out in Buffalo,
I
New
know.
York.
There was actually a woman who was, she went to go take care of her dad.
Did she make a call? Is that the one that made the call to
She-
family before she
She
died?
was driving. She was driving to, I guess, go take care of her dad, and got stuck and wound up freezing. to
Yeah.
death.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
I know. So when I think of stuff like that, I mean, I don't live paycheck to paycheck, so I try to be more responsible because things happen,
Yeah.
So thank God for that. But when I think about stuff like that, it's like at the end of the day, I'm like, to me, the money it doesn't matter.
Let me tell you the funniest shit. So now, storm is over. Some of the dollar stores, doors are open, still open. Some of the stores are still open. So these people were going in there thinking, oh, I can still go in there and loot. Cops were sitting there waiting for them. It's on YouTube. They go in there, next thing you know, they come out arrested and shit. So I thought that shit was funny.
Oh,
but
that
now
is funny.
they really made it hard for Buffalo now. because they done robbed all these stores, looting. Now
I don't know, but I don't understand how can you think to steal crap when people are dying and freezing to death? Like, what are you gonna do with the stuff? Who are you gonna sell it to?
What was that storm they had in, was it Florida? A few years ago?
Yeah.
People were stealing sneakers and shit and TVs. Water all over the goddamn place. Even in the shit in New Orleans.
Yeah, the Katrina, that one was.
Yeah.
People were stealing TVs and shit, floating in the fucking water
Florida.
with a TV like in the hand. Where you gonna watch it at? You ain't got no fucking house. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
People are just, salute, man, to all the soldiers out there that's really going through the storm out there, that really that's really trying to get it together out in Buffalo, New York. Prayers go out to Buffalo, New York. I know it was crazy. Black people, we have to get it together. Why are you you shouldn't be looting. I mean, I don't knock the hustle on you. You gotta do what you gotta do. But that's not the time to loot. It's a fucking snowstorm. Like, what are we doing out here?
We're gonna grab the TV and go outside, slip and bust your ass and break the TV.
Yeah. What the fuck? Can you listen? Listen. I was about to make a joke, but I know there's a frozen motherfucker laying there with a TV in his hand. What the fuck you get for stealing, motherfucker?
Oh my god!
No, I'm saying, listen. It's fucking. They said it was the nastiest. Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Majority of that shit was frozen.
Yeah.
Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
I think it's really nigga falls, but but that shit was just frozen. Like, that's crazy. And you out there looting, nigga. You know it's cold outside when you see Bigfoot. Mm-hmm. That nigga was looting. Nigga, Bigfoot was looting. Nigga.
Yeah.
But
Oh man.
So what time is it now?
It's 9:08, I think.
Oh damn, we went over. My bad.
I think it's not. Wait, let me look here. 9:03.
9:03. Okay, we're good. You know what I mean? So salute to everybody that tuned in. We're about to eat some of this Buffalo, New York cold ass pizza. but salute to everybody. Happy holidays, man. This is the last show of the year for the Control Room. We'll be back in 2023. For those that had lost loved ones, keep your head up. Prayers go out to them. All right, to say peace and love to everybody that's been supporting the Control Room. Salute to the Real Discussion Podcast, Robin, Gary Fax, myself. Can't forget Royal Chinks. You know what I mean? Of course, Sticky. So salute to everybody. On Global Boardwalk Media, Maria Davis, and I don't know all the other shows that's on Boardwalk Global Media.
We have Hip Hop Boulevard.
Hip Hop Boulevard.
With Al Pizarro. We have Mi Gente, My People with Claudia Cece Perez. I think she's going to be back in the beginning of the year, too.
Okay, and then Q Media.
Oh, Q Media Nation. Prospectively Yours.
All right.
Which is Jeff Ramel. He actually moved out to Arizona.
Oh, wow.
So we have a couple of shows. But for 2023, definitely Boardwalk Global Media is, moving up, doing some things. We just did an amazing show last week at the Universal Hip Hop Museum.
Yeah, that
last
was
week
incredible.
Friday. Great turnout. So just look for some things for
And the
2020.
Metaverse 2023.
Hey.
I got my VR glasses.
Damn, you excited about that shit.
I am. Oh my god.
You're like, you're about 5 years
I
old.
should
Look
have
at
brought
you.
it so you can test it
blushing
out.
and shit.
But
I think Rock does a show.
He does. He is. I don't
Right?
know the date yet.
I think
though.
it's next month or something like that.
I thought it was like next week.
Or it's I
I don't know.
all right.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Maybe I'm over anxious.
So all right, people, tune in tomorrow night from 8 to 10, and I'm sure Rock will tell you when he's going to be doing his performance in the Metaverse for the Universal Hip Hop Museum.
And make sure you subscribe to Boardwalk Global Media. Please subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Please share the channel. Support Boardwalk Global Media. This is what it is, and this is where it's at. My name is D Away from the Control Room. Does anybody have anything they want to say before we leave this motherfucker?
Happy New Year, everyone. Be safe.
Be safe. That's right.
Happy New Year and salute.
God bless us all.
All right, we out.